I welcome each one of you to watch this film, which reveals the past history of Loyola College. Enjoy the film.
It all begins with a search for meaning and purpose, a search for knowledge, a search for identity, a search for progress. Loyola College is where it all begins. Loyola College lets your light shine. Let your light shine. Luciat Lux Vestra. Loyola College, Chennai had a humble beginning over a century ago. It began at the request of the then Archbishop of Madras, Most Reverend Dr. Allen. In response, the Society of Jesus commissioned Father Francis Bertram S.J. and his companions, who laid the foundation of the first Catholic college in the outskirts of the then Madras. Loyola College opened its gates of knowledge in 1925. The extent of the Jesuit vision was so futuristic that they constructed this artistic building with about 40 classrooms. However, only 75 students enrolled for bachelor degrees in economics, history, and mathematics. Each Jesuit administrator down the century has decorated this temple of learning as stewards of Loyola. Ignited by their motto, Magis, to do more, with the relentless support of the faculties, the growth of Loyola became unstoppable.
Kindly stand for the prayer.
The college, which began with just 3 departments and 75 students, has now grown to 24 UG programs, 21 PG programs, 15 PhD programs, several research projects, and 434 academic staff, catering to about 10,000 students. Loyola College boasts of a strong research culture with several centers of excellence, state-of-the-art facilities, which include digital classrooms, laboratories of various science, multidisciplinary streams. Acknowledging Loyola's distinct achievements in research, the Government of India has honored Loyola College with the title Scientific Industrial Research Organization. Loyola College has also initiated a multidisciplinary research hub to pursue and promote world-class research and get training at the frontiers of science, liberal arts, and commerce to harness research aptitude and develop intelligence of every student who enters the portals of Loyola College. No wonder Loyola has produced several top-notch scientists to the world. Acknowledging the contribution of Loyola, many prominent leaders and influential personalities have graced the college with their presence, each leaving an indelible mark on the rich legacy of the college. Today, commercialization of education has forced educational institutions to become delusions of grandeur. On the contrary, the Society of Jesus embraced preferential option for the poor and marginalized. Loyola College consciously brings those at the periphery of the society to the center by giving the best to the least.
Our admission policy itself is very, very inclusive. For us, the merit does not imply only with the marks. For us, the merit also includes those who are from the fringes of the society.
Today's education institutions going after wealth and grandeur, whereas the Jesuit education believes in the formation of the students, focusing on what is most needed for the students. In that sense, we don't believe in appearance of our institutions, whereas we believe in the formation of our students.
We have separate two big institutes, that is Entomology Research Institute and Loyola Institute of Frontier Energy, which caters exclusively for the research. And we believe that research from the perspective of the marginalized and the poor will also empower and enhance the society at large.
Loyola College in those days was the college everyone went to. It's an institution everyone can be proud of. It's one of India's outstanding institutions of excellence, but excellence is not enough. As the Jesuit Superior General who came here reminded everyone, access is equally important, if not more important.
Many times I used to discuss with the principal father regarding the admission part. When you take the cream and give a cream, that doesn't make any sense, father. There are people who need good education. The lower people have to come up.
While I agree that you need to, democratize education, but we also require these spikes. We require spikes of excellence.
I was from a small village, a rural area, student from agricultural family. I am able to shine today because of Loyola experience. The commitment which they had and their concern for students, these are the things which I learned from them and which has attracted me. Now it is very useful for me in running a university.
Students coming from diverse backgrounds, economic, socio-cultural, linguistic and sexual orientations. So when these students learn together, they complement each other.
Loyola, my pride.
Loyola, my inspiration.
Loyola, my opportunity.
Loyola, my wealth.
Loyola, my passion.
Loyola, my light.
Loyola, my strength.
Loyola, my legacy.
Loyola, my future.
The extracurricular activities and cultural events at Loyola are an integral part of the college, which helps the students to discover their own abilities, talents, career goals, and responsibilities.
We not only want them to be academically excellent, but also socially committed.
The School of Service Learning in Loyola College organizes outreach programs to get in touch with the life of people in the slums and camp in the rural areas near Chennai.
What we learned in that rural camp to look at the suffering of the people and not just feel sympathetic about it, but do something about it later in your life is what I started doing at Mataram Foundation today. I chose the cause of education, but frankly, if I have to be very, very open, the seeds of that was planted at Loyola College.
I think one important hallmark of a Jesuit education is liberal education. Liberal education that helps an individual to think critically and to develop a compassion for the society.
The Jesuits' Cura Personalis, care of the individual, led the college to establish Loyola Student Support Services, LSSS. LSSS provides financial support to the economically poor and the socially disadvantaged students through Jesuit educational support and Loyola Alumni Association.
I'm able to help many people give back to the society. It is because I received from Jesuit priests in times of my requirements and times of my crisis.
The college organizes remedial programs for slow learners and students who could not compete with other students who come from better educational backgrounds. Loyola is one of the pioneer colleges in the nation to establish RCDA, Resource Center for Differently Abled, and modified the campus to facilitate the education of the differently abled students.
RCDA department in Loyola College is one of a kind in Chennai, which empowers the student of differently abled people over here. All the professors and fellow students and every staff over here being very welcoming and very acceptable in nature.
Loyola's inclusive approach has given hope to the transgender community by providing admission into college and providing hostel facility.
We never judged by anyone. We treat equally, respectably, and Loyola taught us life's importance and dignity.
The innovative and inclusive nature of Loyola made it the first college in India to introduce BSc Visual Communication in 1989.
I think this place what you're seeing now, which is really dilapidated and everything, is my favorite beautiful department based in visual communication, where my entire journey began. We used to have a lot of classes outside. Photography classes used to happen, and then we used to have with Balu Mahendra Sara classes used to happen here. See, what really interested me the most, it's not constrained within the four walls.
With the advent of Viscom, a historic event took place. Loyola opened its door to women students at UG level.
1996 batch நானு அப்போ லயோலா காலேஜில் படிக்கும்போது பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 6000 பசங்களுக்கு மேலே இருப்பாங்க. நாங்கள் ஒரு 30 பொண்ணுங்க தான் இருப்போம். தமிழ் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டும் விஸ்காம் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் மட்டும்தான் பெண்கள் இருந்தாங்க. இப்போ பார்த்தா எங்கே பார்த்தாலும் பெண்கள் இருக்கிறது எனக்கு மனசுக்கு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு.
Loyola has collaborated with a number of reputed universities and colleges across the globe with a student and faculty exchange programs.
We have learned a lot about history, about India, even about ourselves. And this experience was very fruitful.
Right from the inception, Loyola has paid special attention to the physical education of the students. Over the years, Loyola has contributed many great sports persons to the nation.
I captained the college team, the cricket team, played tennis for the college team. Outstanding sportsmen like Ramanathan Krishnan, Vijay Amritraj, Milkha Singh. They were also pretty good students.
Bertram Hall is one of the most heritage buildings in the campus. It houses the central library in the ground floor, which boasts of an extensive collection of rare books and electronic publications. The Loyola Men's Hostel can now accommodate over 2,000 male students. The hostel administration has constructed a new block, renovated the other blocks, and refurbished the mess halls.
This hostel also is celebrating 100 years of its existence. Started with the 2 blocks. Now we have about 17 blocks, and Lisset also there is another block which caters to the needs of 600 students.
The Loyola Women's Hostel is a home away from home for more than 500 women students from all over India. Eat Right, the food court, has replaced the old canteen, and it serves the staff and the students with a variety of nutritious food. The bakery in the food court was made for providing part-time earning facility to students. Earn while you learn. Loyola Institute of Business Administration was established in the year 1979.
Loyola has given birth to different institutions. This expansion of learning is very fundamental to Ignatius' way of looking at education. It is not one singular area, but total.
Loyola College of Education, which was instituted in 2007, is affiliated to Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University.
We aim at producing prospective teachers who
will be able to have a rootedness in the society, read the reality, interpret it, critically look at the scenario, and then go for critical output as such. Ultimately, these teachers will be able to produce a new younger generation who will be able to create a new society where love, peace and justice will always prevail.
Loyola ICAM College of Engineering and Technology was born in 2010 in partnership with ICAM France.
We felt on this campus we need to have an engineering college so that we cater to the needs of the downtrodden. We form and train engineers who in turn will go and establish just and humane society.
Loyola College's strong alumni network, consisting of prominent figures in various fields, further enhances its global stature. Yet, Loyola sees a star in every student, destined to shine in their own unique way. The Jesuits' holistic formation enables the students to search for one's own identity and happiness, to become men and women for others, to accompany the needy, to create a new social order of equality, harmony, and dignity.
The Jesuits are entirely spending their lives for the development of the society through the education of the young.
Loyola has been blessed with great teachers who touched the lives of many and accompanied the students throughout their career.
The future beckons. Thus, one cannot help but notice the ever-expanding, innovative, and all-embracing nature of this institution. While crossing a remarkable milestone, Loyola shall reinvent its benchmark and keep echoing the marges. Academic excellence, discipline, social justice, and option for the poor shall be the pillars of Loyola at every level and in every age.
Loyola stands for its values.
Loyola aims at creating men and women for others.
It's a spark that they light in you. That spark just enlarges and you try to create sparks in others.
It gives you an environment to succeed and grow, and it's truly up to the students on how they grab that opportunity.
The fathers lived only for students.
This college has produced many stalwarts.
We focus on reimagining and restructuring according to the context in which we live. Shaping the future. That is what has been doing in the last 100 years of its existence.
In Loyola College, all these years, bringing the poor students to the mainstream of higher education.
With the God's help, with the help support of the students and staff and the people, we Jesuits always will move forward. March is our goal.
Jesuit education is, in its ultimate goal, a search for human happiness that comes from the good news of Jesus Christ. All knowledge is imparted, skills developed, and attitudes molded, together create men and women for others.
Loyola College, where knowledge is accessible for all, where each discovers his true identity and nurtures it, where young hearts are cultivated to impact the society, where the mind is enlightened from the very source of light, into the dusky world sent to let your light shine.
I congratulate the Jesuits, faculty, students, and the alumni as you celebrate the centenary of Loyola College, Chennai. Let your light shine.
Glory.